everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Andrea, and yes, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, we are going to talk about immigration as someone who transitioned from one visa to permanent residency card. And I did that just this year, so it's still fresh, and I want to share to everyone what I did and what are my recommendations and what are things that I should have done differently throughout my processing, and also to help the future applicants for the AOS. So AOS is adjustment of status, as I've said in the beginning of this video, transitioning from one visa to another visa. So for me, I had a family-based petition. My husband was the one who petitioned for my AOS, and there are two different kinds of green cards. That is non-conditional, and the other one is conditional. Conditional is for 2 years, and non-conditional lasts up until 10 years. So the conditional one is given to those who are married in less than 2 years and filed for an AOS, and it's an opposite one for the non-conditional. So if you are married for 2 years already and you applied for AOS, then expect that you're gonna have a 10-year green card. So before applying for the AOS, me and my husband filed our 2024 tax jointly. That is one of the best forms of having a strong relationship. The second one is that I have to do my medical exam. So I did my I-693. I went to the USCIS website and search for a civil surgeon. This is the most crucial thing that everybody should know, that going to a civil surgeon is not just any kind of doctor. So you have to go with someone that is USCIS certified civil surgeon. That is the most important thing to do. So I went to the website, as I have said, put the zip code where I am residing at, and search the nearest civil surgeon that is within my area. I found one that is only just 5 minutes away from where I was living, and the price wasn't terrible. So I do highly recommend for everyone who is searching for a civil surgeon to give them a call, do your own research, and ask for the price. So look for someone that you're comfortable with, that is convenient for you, and also price-wise. Once everything was done, the forms that we have submitted is I-30 online. So there are forms that you can submit online. There are also forms that you only have to submit by mail. The I-30 was a personal choice for me to submit online because they only ask for like basic information, basic papers, basic forms. It's something that is doable online. Plus, I think it's much more cheaper if you do that online. Once I receive a receipt of notice, I attach that on top of my I-485. So for my I-485, which is for my green card, I submitted the basic questions, filled out the forms. I used YouTube references. I joined Facebook groups. I connected with people who already went through the AOS processing. So that is the most highly recommendable that I can do for anyone who's going through the process, is just to connect with people that already gone through the AOS processing. One of the forms that I also submitted is the I-765, which is the employment authorization. This allows you to work in the United States without the green card. I don't know when the green card is gonna come, so I just applied for the I-765 because I want to work. And as I've said, it's a personal choice of mine. You don't have to apply for this. You don't have to submit this form. This is something that I just chose for myself. Another form that you also have to submit is the I-864, which is the tax and everything. So you have to attach the tax returns of the person that is petitioning for you. In my case, it's my husband. So I put his 2022 tax return, 2023, and our joint tax, which is in the year of 2024. So the filing fee for the I-485 is 1,440. I used the money order because it's a personal choice of mine. I believe that if you use a credit card, I've heard some horror stories that some of them did not even like had the credit card process. So they sent back the application packet, and that's something that I don't want to happen to myself. So I did the money order, never had any issues with it. I just went to the USPS and asked for money order for amounting 1440. They gave me two money orders for that 1440 because there's a limit for the money order, and I believe that's the amount for $1000. So 1000 for one money order and then another money order for 440. You just have to put on the notes that this is for the I-485, and I put the -1. And then the second money order is that I put the I-485-2. The reason why that I also attach my I-765 is because if you file separately for the I-765, you're gonna pay $520, but if you attach it together with your I-485, submitted it together, you're only gonna pay $260. And that's a win-win price. I-864, you don't have to pay anything, it's free. And you have to attach your I-693 with your packet money order. And you also have to attach 2 pieces of 2x2 passport photo with your name at the back. So 2 for me, 2 for my husband, so a total of 4 2x2 passport photos. So here are some of the questions that I know your guys are gonna ask me. How can you file for a joint tax if you don't have a social security number? I don't have a social security number that time, so what we did was I applied for a TIN number along with submitting the tax return of my husband. So when we went there, the only appointment that we have was just for me to get the TIN ID, but they asked for my husband's tax return, and we don't have that time because we're expecting to get my TIN ID first before submitting the tax return, which is something that we shouldn't have done, but it's a lesson not just for me but also for you. So if you're gonna file jointly, just go to the IRS, apply, set an appointment for a TIN ID, and also bring your husband with you to submit your tax return, and you should be able to submit your tax return together without an SSN. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment down below. I will do my best to respond to all of your comments and to all of your questions. I am very much happy to do this because I want to help everyone who's gonna go through this process, because this is the most humbling experience that you will ever experience in your life. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.